This is my adoption story, part 4. As a lost little girl, you can say I had a major identity crisis. I didn't know who I was. There's no record for me to turn to that tells me when my birthday is, or how old I am, or even where I came from. Nothing to my name. Most little girls dream of having horses or ponies, but my dream was to have a family again. I wanted to be somebody again. I wanted to belong. I wanted to be found. Over the years of being in the orphanage, our caretakers gave us many picture books filled with photos of future families. This actually happened 3 times, but each time the family that was interested in adopting us changed their minds about wanting us. I would get my hopes up every time, only for it to be dashed to pieces. So you can imagine how it felt to finally meet the family that would adopt us and want both of us. I will never forget this day. This was the day I would meet our family. The moments leading up to their arrival seemed to drag by. I couldn't wait for them to get there, but at the same time, I was terrified at the thought of it. What I didn't know is that my heart wasn't the only one beating out of my chest. As my future family climbed the stairs of the building, each step bringing us closer to our world colliding, there was a knot in all our stomachs leading up to the most wonderful moment. My little brother and I were upstairs when my new family arrived. When they called for us to come downstairs to meet them, my little brother needed no more encouragement. He flew down the staircase and into their waiting arms. I was still upstairs, hearing the excitement downstairs, and with all the courage I could muster up in my little body, I slowly started to walk down the stairs. I was so scared to meet them, afraid to let my guard down in case this wasn't real. Each step brought me closer to one of the best things that has ever happened to me. I'm happy to say I didn't take all of the steps by myself because my new parents started to meet me in the middle. The first person I saw was my mom. In the place of the person who had let go of my hand was now a mother who had knelt down to the ground with her arms wide open. And when I saw this, I think I literally flew down the rest of the staircase and into my mom's waiting arms. And for the first time in a very long time, I smiled, and I knew that I was going to be okay. And it was in that moment that I found everything that I had been searching for, because the love of God that was inside of my parents broke down the language barrier we had, and I knew that in that moment God was real and He was the one I was created to worship. I still had a long road of healing and recovery from trauma ahead of me, but that is a story for another time.